This is the Glitch Panopticon Season 2 Chapter 12. In this episode, we will be talking about the psychic telescope as transmission device between parallel worlds. Now, to start off, the construction of a psychic telescope requires three components: the transmitter, the receiver and the structure, filter or lens. The archetypal relationship between the receiver and transmitter must be literal, whereas it must be figurative for the subjects. The transmission of information as superluminal communication relies on two principles of quantum theory called quantum locality and quantum coherence. As an example, if you imagine that the subjects, the conversation you wish to overhear, describe the general, that is the non-local, whereas the particular describe the local. Then you can see that the transmission of the conversation to the mind of the receiver is a reflection of transformation of that information from particles, that is thinking perceiving states of matter called people, to waves, information. It is likewise possible to see that the separation between the particular and the general is a reflection in quantum decoherence. Namely, within the particular, classical mechanics governs. The superluminal communication does not require access to any hidden physical quantities but only the manipulation of the measuring devices. As set out in the paper by Barkle et al. Entitled Quantum Non-Locality Based on Finite Speed Causal Influences Leads to Superluminal Signaling. The experimental violation of Bell inequalities using space-like separated measurements precludes the explanation of quantum correlations through causal influences propagating at a subluminal speed. Yet any such experimental violation could always be explained in principle through models based on hidden influences propagating at finite speed v less than c provided v is large enough. For any finite speed v with c less than v less than infinity, such models predict correlations that can be exploited for faster than light communication. This superluminal communication does not require access to any hidden physical quantities, but only the manipulation of the measuring device at the level of present-day quantum experiments. The point is, a psychic telescope is possible reliant upon superluminal transmission. The psychic telescope is a primitive form of quantum detector, a measuring device designed to demonstrate quantum decoherence between a global state and a local state. The medium of the transmission of these influences propagating at superluminal speeds is through quantum tunneling. Thus, it may be that these influences can be transmitted through entangled alpha particles just as our transmissions between parallel universes. That's the end of the podcast for today. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment and subscribe.